Hi, I'm Larie and welcome to your full body stretch session. What you need today is a mat, that is it. So go ahead and meet me on your mat, on your back, and let's begin. Once you're on your mat, bring your feet a little wider than hip distance and slowly bring the left knee towards the mat. Inhale up and then bring the right knee towards the mat. Really working on the internal rotation of each hip. Inhale up to center. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right knee down. Every single rep, try to go a little bit deeper in the stretch. Bring the right foot up and then use the weight of the right foot to guide the left knee a little bit closer towards the mat, getting a greater internal rotation of the left hip. Breathe normally. On the next inhale, bring it up to center. Release right knee down. Exhale. Inhale up to center. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right knee down. Lift the left foot off and use the weight of the left foot to guide the right knee a little closer towards the mat. You can even pulse here if you'd like. Continue to breathe. On your next inhale, release and bring the left knee towards the chest. Extend the right leg long. Inhale to switch. Exhale to pull the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Inhale, switch. Exhale, see if you can pull it just a little bit closer towards the chest this round. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Bring the left sole of the foot towards the sky. Grab a hold of the outer blade of the foot, the shin, whatever you can grab, and slowly guide that knee down, your left knee down towards your left armpit. Now, if this is too much, you can always bend the right knee as a modification to make it not as intense on the right hip and right quad. Do what feels good for you. On your next inhale, release the foot, and then on the exhale, pull the left knee in towards the left armpit. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull right knee in. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull left knee in. Inhale, switch. Draw the right knee in a little bit closer this round. Inhale, switch. Left knee in. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull it a little bit closer. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, release the sole of the foot towards the sky. Grab whatever you can find and then guide that knee towards the armpit. If this is uncomfortable on your left hip, just bend that left knee and that should feel a lot better. But if it feels good to have it straight, leave it there. One more big deep inhale. Then on the exhale, bring both knees towards the chest and start to make circles clockwise, really massaging the low spine for 3, 2, 1. Now let's reverse those circles. Take it counterclockwise for 3, 2, and last one. Hug the knees in towards the chest and exhale. Cross the left ankle over the right quad. Draw the left knee away from you before bringing the right knee in. Grab a hold of the back of the hamstring, clasp the hands. On the inhale, gently press against the left inner thigh. And then on the exhale, pull the right knee closer. Inhale, gentle push against the left inner thigh. Exhale, pull the right knee closer. Let's do that one more time. One more big deep inhale, and then on the exhale, keep the position of the legs and let it sway off and over to the right side for a figure 4 spinal twist. Make sure that knee doesn't cave towards you. It will want to. Just think about pressing that left knee away from you while drawing the left hip down towards the mat. Really spinning. One more big deep inhale. And on the exhale, come out of it, hug both knees in towards the chest, and let's take it to the other side. Left knee goes down, cross the right foot over the left quad, grab a hold whatever you can find before pulling that left knee in. On the inhale, gently guide the right hip open. Then on the exhale, pull the left knee in. So a little push on the inhale, a little pull on the exhale. Keep the position of the feet. One more big deep inhale. Then on the exhale, release the arms long and then let those legs guide and just fall over towards the left side. That right knee will want to cave in. Think about pushing it away from you while spinning the right hip down. Right arm goes off to the side and look away at the arm to increase the stretch. You could also use that right hand to assist the right hip down if you're having a hard time spinning it down on your own. One more big deep inhale, and then on the exhale, come out of it, hug the knees in towards the chest, both soles of the feet go up towards the sky, grab a hold of the outer blades of the feet, and come into a passive happy baby. Just let it melt. You can even rock side to side if that feels good. Take one more big deep inhale. On the exhale, release the right leg long, left leg is straight, and just give yourself a few pulses in for a hamstring stretch. Pull it in. Now we're going to do a little push-pull. So push your leg as hard as you can against the hands and then pull it in. Do that again. Push, push, push against the hands. On the inhale, exhale, pull it in a little bit further. One more time. Inhale, push as hard as you can. And on the exhale, pull it in and hold. Just the pose, not the breath. And then slowly take it into a spinal twist with straight legs. Breathe into it. Work on spinning that left hip down. You can stay looking up at the ceiling, or you can look away towards the left fingertips. On your next inhale, come out of it, hug it in one more time before we release it to the other side. Start to give yourself some gentle pulses in towards the chest at your own pace before we go into our push-pull. Now we push and pull. Inhale, push against the hands as hard as you can. Exhale, pull it in. Again, inhale, push as hard as you can, even more. Exhale, pull it in a little bit more. Last time, inhale, push a little harder, the hardest you can. Exhale, pull it in. I'm going to scoot my way off to the right a little bit before letting that right leg fall over to the left side. You can look straight ahead, or you can look over at those right fingertips. Work on spinning the right hip down. Don't cave in. It's active. Take one more big deep inhale. And on the exhale, come out of it. Hug both knees in towards the chest and then release the soles of the feet towards the sky. We're pushing and pulling our happy baby. On the inhale, push, 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 push against the hands. On the exhale, pull it in. Again, push against the hands as hard as you can. On the exhale, pull it a little closer. Last time, inhale, push as hard as you can, even harder. Exhale, pull and hold. Breathe normal, rock side to side. Continue those long, expansive inhales and exhales. One more big, deep inhale. And on the exhale, release. Arms long, legs long. Stretch the body as far as you can before rolling over onto your left side. Right hand goes on top. Right leg goes behind, making your body into the shape of a banana. Feel a nice big stretch along the right side of the body. Roll over onto your stomach. I'm going to scoot away from my wall. Hands go out to the side. We're going to kick it over before going to the other side. Do this at your own pace. We're getting a very big stretch along the anterior delts into the chest and getting a nice little spinal twist as well. Once you get to your left side, hold here. Just the pose, not the breath. Feeling a nice stretch in the chest, in the delt, opening up the front of the body. Continue your deep, expansive inhales and exhales. And on your next exhale, come out of it, and we take it to the other side. Alternate left and right, going at your own pace, feeling a stretch in the anterior delts, the chest, and really getting some mobility in the spine. The next time you get to your right side, hold there. We're just matching the left. You may find that one side is tighter than the other, and that is okay. Breathe into it. Feel the muscles start to release with every single breath. Slowly come out of it. We're going to take this stretch one step farther. Bend at the left elbow and now slowly kick it back. You're not going to be able to kick back as far. You can even pulse that foot, but you'll feel a bigger stretch in the chest and in the front of the delts. If this is too much, straighten the arm. You can even straighten the leg if that feels good. Again, do what feels good for you. Everyone is different. This is your time, your stretch, and your practice. Get what you need out of today's stretch and mobility session. Take one more big deep inhale. On the exhale, come out of it. Other side, bend at the right elbow and slowly guide yourself over to the right side. Doing whatever you feel like with that left foot. You can pulse it, you can straighten it. The main focus here is really feeling that stretch in the chest and in the front of the delts. Continue your deep, expansive breathing. Slowly come out of it. Release the right arm long, release left arm long, roll over onto your side. Left leg goes behind, making the shape of a banana with the body, feeling a nice side body stretch. Now on the other side. Come out of it, come on to the forearms. We will progress this cobra, inhaling, exhaling down. Inhale up a little bit farther. Exhale down. Inhale up a little bit farther, come off the elbows this time. Exhale all the way down, a little farther. Inhale up, come up onto maybe almost the hands. Exhale down, slow progression here. Inhale up onto the hands. Arms are straight. Exhale down. Scoot the hands in. Inhale up. Exhale down. Scoot the hands in. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Scoot them in if you can, if you need to. Stop where it feels good for you. Exhale down. A little farther in. Inhale here. And exhale, hold. Press against the tops of the feet. Try to find space underneath the quads if you can to deepen the stretch. Big deep inhale. Exhale, right hip down. Look over left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hip down. Look over right shoulder. Big deep inhale. Look up, and on the exhale, let's come into a unilateral puppy pose. Keep the hips stacked over the elbows, left arm out, spinning the chest towards the right side, and just start to pulse. Hold the pulse. Continue the breath. We should be feeling this in our lats, underneath our armpits, and one side may be a little bit tighter than the other, so I love doing this unilaterally. Let's take it to the other side. Right arm extends long. Spin the heart open towards the left side and start to pulse it. Once you find a nice stretch, just hold. Bring both arms out in front of you for unilateral puppy pose. You can look up at the hands, bringing your chin to the mat to intensify the stretch. And then if you want, take the head down to the mat, scoot the elbows forward, and bring the hands behind the head to hit the triceps as well as the lats. Release the hands long, frame the face with both hands, press off, inhale, belly down, gaze up, and then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly down, gaze up, and exhale, flex the spine, just coming into cat-cow or spinal extension and spinal flexion. Last round, exhale, bring it to a neutral tabletop position. Right hand goes to the center. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. One more time. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through and hold. Extend the right arm long overhead. On the next inhale, release the right arm up, and on the exhale, make the bind, grabbing hold of the back of the left hip or the back of your shirt, whatever you can find to open up the right side of the chest. Release it long. We'll come out of it. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, spinal flexion. Last round. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine. Other side, neutral spine. Left hand goes towards the center. Right arm goes up on the inhale. Exhale, thread it underneath. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread it through underneath the body. We have that one more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, thread it through. If you can, extend the other hand overhead. On the next inhale, bring the left arm up and go for the bind if you did so on the other side. Release that hand back overhead, frame the face, push off, inhale, right arm up, and exhale back to tabletop. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the knees off the mat. Then on the exhale, take it back to a bent knee down dog, driving the chest towards the quads. Start to pedal out the heels, right and then left, going nice and slow, feeling a deep stretch along the back of the hamstrings and into the calves. Take one more big deep inhale, then on the exhale, press both heels towards the mat, even pulsing. Bring the left leg up towards the sky, and on the exhale, open up, bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, bend, let it hang. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. On the next inhale, straighten the leg, square off the hip, and on the exhale, bring that left leg through for a high lunge. Right hand goes down onto the mat and spin towards that bent knee. Think about drawing right hip forward, left hip back, and press the right heel towards the back of the room. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, release the knee, top of the foot, feeling the stretch a little bit differently before curling the toe and releasing off of that knee again. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, release the knee once more, coming into lizard. Open up the left hip and gently press against the quad. With every exhale, try to twist just a little bit more, almost bringing that right hip towards the mat. Slowly come out of it, curl right foot under, right knee comes off, and bring it back into downward facing dog. Pedal the heels, right and left. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Right leg goes up towards the sky. On the exhale, open up and bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, let it hang. Inhale, straighten, square it off before bringing it up to a high lunge. Support yourself with your hand and just twist towards that standing foot and really think about pressing the back heel towards the back of the room. Twist just a little bit more, big deep inhale. Then on the exhale, release the knee, top of the foot. See if you can twist a little bit more in this position. We'll bring it back up to our high lunge in this twist. Feeling it in the psoas. Release the left knee once more. Open up, heel toe that foot open a little bit. Let the right knee sway open to the side for a twisting lizard. With every exhale, try to twist just a little bit more. Think about spinning the left hip down and forward and the right hip back. Slowly come out of it, curl that toe under, and bring it back into downward facing dog. Pedal the heels left and right at your own pace. Both heels reach towards the mat. On the next inhale, left leg goes up. On the exhale, bring the left knee behind the left wrist, left foot behind the right wrist. Think about spinning the hip forward, left hip forward, and right hip back. Slowly twist towards the left knee, remain high, and then once it feels good to you, You can come down onto your elbows, onto your forearms, and let the head rest. Or you can keep it hovering like I'm doing here. You'll feel this in the hip and the right side body. Take one more big deep inhale. On the exhale, come back to the hands, twist just a little bit more on the exhale. On the inhale, start to undo the twist. Let's come out of this pose, curl right to under until we're back in our downward facing dog. Really think about driving the chest towards the quads, right leg goes up, and on the exhale, we do the other side. Right knee behind right wrist, right foot behind left wrist. Start to twist, twist, twist towards that bent right knee. And then once it feels good to you, you can stay up here. By all means, you can always stay on the hands. But if you did it on the other side, try to come down to the forearms. You can let the head rest or let it hover. Do what feels good for you. Think about making long, expansive breaths, matching the inhales to the exhales. Take one more big, deep inhale. On the exhale, come out of the twist. Curl left toe under, right foot comes onto the mat, and slowly face me, coming into Skandasana. Releasing the hip down, really opening up the inner thighs. This is a very deep stretch, so you can always grab or hold something in front of you so you can go a little bit deeper, or you can come out of it and reduce the range of motion. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, take it to the other side, whatever side that is for you. You may be mirroring me, you may not. It's okay. We hit both sides. On the inhale, start to walk it on over to the other side. On the exhale, open up. Inhale, release, walk it over. On the exhale, spin it open. Inhale, walk it over to the other side. Exhale, opening up the chest, as well as the groin area and the inner thigh. One more time. Inhale, walk it over, and exhale, spin and open. To come out of this pose, bring one hand in front of you, one hand behind you, and slowly guide yourself down until the right leg is straight and the left leg can come over the right leg. We're coming into a spinal twist. Left hand goes behind the body, big deep inhale up. On the exhale, twist open. Keep the spine long. With every inhale, think about growing the spine long. With every exhale, try to twist a little bit more. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist more. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist more. Continue your long, expansive breathing. Hold this twist. One more big, deep inhale. And on the exhale, slowly release, other side, left leg straight, right foot crosses over, right hand goes behind, big deep inhale, left arm up. On the exhale, twist open. Keep the spine long, try not to round the upper spine. With every inhale, think about growing the top of the head towards the ceiling. On the exhale, twist more. Inhale, taller. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist more. Slowly come out of it, bend the knees, inhale up, and exhale, bent knee, forward fold. Grab your toes, your shins, your hamstrings, whatever you can find. Gentle, gentle hamstring stretch. And now start to round the upper spine and come out of it. This time we do the same thing, but with straight legs. Keep the spine long and as neutral as possible. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Grab the shins, the feet, the hamstrings, whatever you can find. Continue to breathe. Big, deep inhale. And on the exhale, start to round the upper spine. You can even draw the chin towards the chest. You'll feel this in the hamstrings and all along the back, especially the lower portion of your back. Take one more deep, expansive inhale. And on the exhale, slowly come out of it. Bring your feet forward into a nice wide-legged position. Inhale, arms go up overhead. On the exhale, right arm reaches towards the left foot. Keep the chest open. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand reaches towards right toes. Keep the chest open. Don't let it collapse. Inhale, open and up. Exhale, reach. You may not be able to grab your toe, and that's okay. Just that reaching position will really open up your QL, the side body, the side of that lower back, the side of the hip. Inhale up to center, exhale other side. Continue to breathe, continue to spin the chest open. Inhale up to center, exhale other side. Inhale up to center, exhale other side. This time we're going to hold for a little bit longer. Don't let the chest collapse towards the mat. Keep opening it. Inhale up to center and exhale, bend at the right elbow and get a nice little tricep stretch. Add a bend. Inhale up to center, exhale other side, bend at the left tricep, grab it, pull it, getting a nice tricep stretch and still getting into that QL. Inhale up to center and exhale, come out of it. Coming into log legs, bring your right leg on top of the left. There may be quite a bit of space underneath that right knee, and that's okay. Forward fold. You may not be able to go very low here. Everyone is different. I'm struggling in this pose right now, but it's a good kind of struggle. It feels good. It's what my body needs. One more big deep inhale. On the exhale, come out of it, other side, left foot on top of right leg, left leg on top of the right leg. Notice how the space is a little bit closer to this side. Inhale up and exhale, forward fold. You may have one side that's tighter. This may be it, or this side may feel a little bit better than the other side. Let's just work on evening it out and doing what feels good for our bodies. Slowly come out of it. Right leg straightens, left leg comes behind. We're coming into a reclined hero pose. But first, we're going to take it nice and easy and do some neck circles, taking it clockwise for 3, 2, and 1. And when you're ready, just start to reverse those circles nice and slow. I prefer eyes being closed here. You can keep them open if you want. The next time your head gets to the back position, just let it open. So bring all circles to a stop and look up towards the sky, letting the weight of the head just stretch the neck. One more big deep inhale. On the exhale, come back to a nice neutral neck. And then you're welcome to stay right where we were in our reclined hero pose. But if you want to take it a little bit farther, guide yourself down to the supine reclined hero pose position. This is a very intense quad opener, hip opener, and it's very intense on your knees and the muscles surrounding the knees. So always ease into this pose. And if this feels like it's too much, come out of it. But if it feels like it's not enough, then take that foot and take it underneath the body a little bit more to intensify the stretch. Breathe through it. Big expansive inhales and big expansive exhales. So come out of this pose, bring it back to the forearms, and then slowly guide yourself back up. Swing the left foot out in front of you. We take it to the other side. Exact same thing. Right leg goes out. Bring it to the hands. Recline back ever so slightly. Let the eyes soften and start to make big expansive circles with the neck going clockwise. Once we hit 3, reverse your circles nice and slow. Maybe we're hearing some nice little sounds going on. Our neck needs this. And then let it hang. Look up towards the sky and feel a big stretch in the front of the neck. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, bring the gaze forward when you're ready. And then if you did so on the other side, start to make your way all the way down to the mat for our supine hero pose. If needed, you can always stay on the hands. If this doesn't feel like enough, then what I want you to do is take that foot and bring it directly underneath the body to intensify the stretch. Remember to breathe. Take one more big, deep, expansive inhale. And on the exhale, release from this pose. No matter where you were, come onto your mat in a supine position. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Then release the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Grab a hold of the soles of the feet for a wide, happy baby. Really pull the knees in towards the armpits, feeling the tailbone start to round and grow. Find length in the tailbone. Take one more big, deep, expansive inhale. Then on the exhale, release the soles of the feet towards the mat. Wide stance, big, deep inhale. Exhale, feel the knees cave in towards one another. Internal rotation of the hip. Inhale, bring it back. Widen the stance even more. Exhale, let the knees cave in towards one another. The knees should not be touching. On the next inhale, widen the stance even more. On the exhale, knees cave in towards one another. Left knee down, right hip opens. Let's see if we can use the weight of our right foot to guide that left knee down even more. This is a great stretch for your SI joint if you have any SI pain. This will find length around the surrounding joint. Release it down. Let's take it to the other side. Right knee down. Use the weight of the left foot to guide it down even more, creating space around the SI joint. Inhale, soles of the feet, go back to the mat, widest stance yet, and on the exhale, let the knees cave in towards one another. Make sure there's space in between the knees. We want gravity to do the work here. And if our knees are touching, then gravity is stopped. It can only go so far. So widen your stance and feel gravity. Rotate the hips towards one another. Continue your deep, expansive inhales and exhales. Try to take at least a 3-count inhale and a 3-count exhale. On your next inhale, slowly start to come out of this position. On the exhale, hug the knees in towards the chest, and let's start to make some spinal rolls before we roll all the way up. Let's get some momentum going. Nice little massage. Come all the way up. Meet me in a nice, easy seat. Let's open up to end our practice. Inhale up. Exhale, open the chest. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Last time, inhale up and exhale, open. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found exactly what you were looking for. This is your practice, so always make it your own. Have an amazing rest of the day, my friends. You rock.